So starting the test drive in this Ford Escape, I like that the 8-speed, even in this drive mode here, which is Eco, I like how I'm able to just keep the revs low. It still has some pull to it, has a nice grunt coming from the engine and the exhaust, and it's still relatively easy to drive, as opposed to the Eco mode that I always bring up in the older Nissans where you feel like you're fighting against the car. This feels normal. When you give it some throttle, it's going to go. It's not gonna be as good as normal or sport, but it's not gonna feel like the vehicle is literally fighting against you to get up to speed. But with the ST line, I love everything about the trim. Just the screen there, having your heated seats, the steering wheel, the interior in terms of the cloth vinyl seats. It's just, I feel like it's a good deal for what you get in this package, especially when it comes to having something with all-wheel drive and still getting 32 miles per gallon on the highway. Now I have the Escape in sport mode now. You do get a more, I feel, aggressive pull when putting your foot down, but if you drive it lightly, you can't really tell a huge difference, except that more instantaneous torque you get when you put your foot into it. But if you let off, it'll still go down in terms of the revs from the engine. So I like that. You see, I'm still getting 40 miles per gallon doing 34, even in the sport mode, because it doesn't necessarily rev super hot like some of the other sport modes in the bigger vehicles. But this road is pretty rough, so I can hear the tires just a tad, but for the most part, it's not bad in terms of the road noise so far. We'll give it a real test getting on the interstate here momentarily. But I'm gonna keep it in sport mode until I give it a pull there. So, here we go. Now, certainly not thrashing it by any means, but I did want to get it up to speed, and it's doing a pretty good job of keeping up with a 3-cylinder turbocharged engine. Now I want to give one more thanks to Ford of Franklin for allowing me to review this Escape today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And again, if you're looking to find the best price on something closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out your info. I'll make sure that the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on a new Escape or any new vehicle you might be interested in. But all in all, I think a solid deal for this price point, just being in that mid-30s range, having your heated steering wheel, heated seats, nice infotainment system, all-wheel drive, and something that's pretty fuel efficient even with the setup here. So with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Ford Escape ST line.